Officially nesting time. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Babe is working a night shift, and so I was doing a little bit of a night shift, like working, getting things in order, and like I did everything I needed to do besides edit this one video because I'm just not in the mood. You know, sometimes when you have something to do and you'll literally do 50 other things, you'll like make up tasks to do before you do this one thing, and then if you had just done that one thing, it probably would have only taken you like a couple of minutes. In this case, it probably would take me an hour, but that's okay. I'm gonna show myself some grace. Today is Sunday, so I got up this morning. My birthday's tomorrow. I turn 28 tomorrow, which is crazy. I feel so young and so old at the same time, but my birthday is tomorrow. So we spent today just kind of relaxing, spending time together. I watched church, which was really great. If you have seen any of my like more recent like long form videos, I've been talking a lot about how I've been on a faith journey for like the past year or so. And it has been like a really, really healing journey for me. I think it's helped me a lot with like my anxiety, a lot of like my experiences in life that I had yet to reconcile. And I found an online church because I actually tried a bunch of churches here in Pittsburgh, and none of them really felt like the right fit. Like obviously, I'm a member of the LGBTQ plus community, so it was kind of hard finding like a church that I feel like I was accepted in, but also was really passionate about Jesus and scripture and all of that stuff. So I think I found that. It's called Restore Austin, Texas. And I actually just messaged the pastor because I was watching the sermon this morning and they said that they had like online community groups. So I'm hoping that I can join that one, because I think when I was talking to Babe about like faith and like something that I really missed about the church. So I grew up in the church like enough. I like went to preschool in the church and I just attended that church for like most of my life. And then I started going to like a different church with my family friends. And I just really like the sense of community that you get with church. I don't know, that's something that I really, really miss. And I tried to join some communities here and like the people were really nice. I think it just wasn't like, there wasn't enough, I think, like scripture for me and like kind of focusing on like the teachings of Jesus. I feel like there was more so like talking about other things and less so about faith, which is like totally fine. I love that. And that's like really amazing for some people, but for me, I just like really wanted like the lessons and the community. So I'm trying to find that. Easier said than done. I think making friends as an adult can be really, really difficult. I've made a few and it's going okay, like since I've lived in Pittsburgh, but I feel like my life is about to change so much with baby girl on the way. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Hopefully he messages me back soon. We'll see if he does. Obviously I DM'd him like late at night on a Sunday and he has better things to do than DM me back. But like the first time I messaged him, he was like super helpful. I don't know. It was nice, but let's do some, like get some affairs in order. So Babe is working a night shift. So if you didn't know, my spouse is in like the medical field and, they are literally at the hospital right now working, and she is working in the ED tonight. And yeah, she's working while pregnant, which I think is amazing. Like, aren't women so fantastic, like what they're able to do? But I am not the laundry doer. I talk about this all of the time, but she did wash baby girl's laundry because today I packed our go bags, like our hospital bags and stuff like that. So she did some of her laundry, so I'm going to fold it and put it away. I got my YouTube, this is not like the same thing as a plaque, it's different. It's like you have to pay for this one, and this was the last thing I was gonna get with DIY with KB on it, because today I actually changed my name on YouTube because I just don't think DIY with KB embodies anything that I do. And like I wouldn't change it for a long time because I was so afraid of losing verification, but one, you can get re-verified, and two, like the check next to my name doesn't really have anything to do with anything. Oh my gosh, look at how many there are. Let me show you, they're all so cute. There they are. So here are all of her little clothes. We washed most of them. These are all of the other ones. So I actually got her a new hamper from Walmart. So I'm gonna grab that, put all of them in there, and then we'll take them in the room. So I have all of her stuff in here. I didn't put it in the hamper because I actually forgot I'd already used it and I need to wash the insert, but it's rattan. Isn't that so fun? I think it's cute for like a baby girl's room. I was able to like fully pack our bags, but I have yet to finish her bag because for such tiny little people, babies need a lot of stuff. If you're not interested in baby stuff, I'll put the timestamps like down below and you can just kind of skip. But this is the stroller we got. We got the Upper Baby Vista, huge splurge, but in all of my research, this felt like the best one. It was the one that was like the most intuitive for me. So we got that. And I got this nursery chair. This actually just came in a few days ago. I got this from Amazon. It's by the brand Cheetah. You've seen it. I think it is like a brand by Amazon. And it does all the things you need it to do. I don't know, I was pretty impressed. I got these really cool organizers from Walmart. Honestly, I got them for like a video, but they're really, really great. They're actually perfect for like kids' clothes, I'd say, because they're like a really, really good size. They leave like a little bit of space, but you can fill that with something else or just shove something on the side. But I'm gonna put all of her clothes in here. This is why I love YouTube, because like I can Google anything. I can be like, how to do anything. This lady's showing me how to fold them. Okay, all right. Is that like the best way? Let me know down below. Is this the best way to fold baby clothes? I mean, that looks pretty good. Is that it? Look at me. Oh, no. See, I should have watched. I should have paid attention. Like, why do I keep looking away at critical moments? Ooh. But like, how do you know what it is, right? I don't know. Whenever I'm doing like a mundane task, I will either listen to an audiobook or watch Modern Family. There's really no in between. Modern Family is definitely my comfort show because it's funny, it's predictable. I don't like to watch shows at nighttime that aren't predictable because I don't want a chance having a nightmare. But this was actually really, really relaxing. I kind of got into a groove, and I will do a spoiler alert then. Like, we got so many more clothes from the baby shower, so I kind of have to redo this entire thing, but I'm glad I at least learned how to fold her clothes. I just finished her laundry. This is the last thing. This is actually a blanket that one of my mentors sent her, which was so kind. So I'm folding that. I'm just gonna throw it on the crib. My reward is this Uncrustable, because I cooked dinner at 3:30. That's when we ate it before baby shift, so pretty hungry. I'm trying to, I was about to talk to you about my health journey. You guys are gonna be like, okay, but you're eating Uncrustable. True, but I've recently, I think I've been developing an intolerance to lactose. And of course, when I was at the grocery store, I wasn't thinking, even though like I had an episode at the Walmart. So everything about had lactose in it, like all the snacks, all like the little healthy things I got have lactose or like would go with lactose. So this is all I've got. Nothing better. That laundry took a surprisingly long time for a little baby. And like normally, I'm not one to have dividers in with clothes. But I think for her, because like maybe we'll like lift this up and take this in our room or something like that, this makes it easier. For someone like me, it would make no sense. But I'm happy. I moved all the wipes up here. We have water wipes. And then Target actually has like this thing where if you spend a certain amount of money, you get like this free kit. So we got, it's not really a free kit then, right? But it's like a trial pack, so we got all of those. I think I'm ready to take off the day. So I am going to prep my skin. I'm probably gonna wait for babe to get home to shower because I have to leave the house again. Let me know, do you like shower every time you like go out into the world? Like if I'm walking the dog, obviously I'm not gonna shower. That's extreme, but anything else, I'm gonna shower. I just was like taught not to like sit around my outside clothes, stuff like that. So honestly, the fact that I have this on really just to the vlog is a miracle. I've been on an acne journey. I actually just got in some new makeup today. So this is after like 6 hours wear of the new Tear. I think it looks good. I swear, one day I just woke up and had acne. And this is, you're gonna probably judge me for this, but I always say that like growing up, I didn't have face wash. It's just like, my grandmother was like, you don't need that, you have soap. So like washing my face like with all these chemicals and stuff was not something that I did. And I had no acne. And then when I started washing my face, I got acne. Even when like I had surgery, no acne. So honestly, I should probably just like quit and let my natural oils do what they need to do, but easier said than done. I am going into my 28th year. That's crazy. Life has been such a roller coaster. I was thinking today about like what I want my life to look like going forward. I'm gonna share my goals with you so that maybe I'll do it. But also just to also let you know that like people have goals, they can be nervous to achieve them. They might have no intention to achieve them. Maybe it's not meant for right now, maybe it's not meant for this year, and that's okay. So goal number 1 is to sell my artwork. That's a big thing for me. I want to be able to call myself an artist. I don't know. It would be such an achievement because I spent so much time creating this artwork and I'm so self-conscious. And I think this honestly, even if like only one person buys something, you know, it will make me feel like I have some confidence. Like having confidence is warranted. Something that I struggle with a lot is self-confidence. My lack of confidence stopped me from doing so many things. Like YouTube is a really good example. I was so insecure. I was so nervous. It took me years and years and years to be able to post. I would make videos. I would edit them. I would spend hours doing them. And I was so nervous to post. I like didn't want Babe to see me. I didn't want my friends to know. I like blocked everybody. And like now it's my job. Do you know what I mean? So there's so many things that you should just like try and do. But confidence really stifles me a lot. It stifles me a lot in business, and I swear, like every time I like see someone, I'm like, I wish I could have their confidence. I wish I could have the confidence of like a straight white man. That's what I always tell myself. And the only way to get there is to push myself. So that's what I'm trying to do. My face looks better, I think. Looks a lot better. I got the tier in a different color this time because it really oxidizes. So the color it goes on is not the color it is like 10 minutes later. And I found like it was way too dark and it was looking like really splotchy. But I think this is a better match. My next goal for 2022, or age 28, it's not 2022, age 28 is to find a community. So I was talking to you earlier about like faith and stuff like that. I'm hoping to find a community. I was gonna join this group called like Girls Who Walk. I didn't do that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to make friends under the guise of like me sweating. It just doesn't seem realistic. But I want to join a community in person. I'm a part of lots of online communities, obviously, but I want to join an in-person community. I just think there would be value in that. 3, I want to figure out what type of education I want to get next. I'm someone who loves education. I love being a student. I love being in school, and it's something that I've missed a lot recently. So I've oscillated between, or vacillated rather, between going to interior design school, which truly I don't think is for me. I really love design, but I think I love the marketing part of it more, the social media aspect of it more, less so like the creative part. Like the creative stuff I know, I think is enough for me. I don't want to be an architect. That's not what I have in the cards. My goal in life is not to design for people with tons of money, if that makes sense, because it doesn't align with my mission of like the Lux look for less. So I think there are lots of really great interior designers out there that like I admire and like I would refer out to. That's not what it's in it for me. I really want to start a business that's like an all-in-one sort of firm for like accounting, legal, all of that for content creators. The all-in-one thing is not super common, especially for people who like don't come from much. I think like when you grow up poor, it's this narrative like you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, you can't do anything creative because that's not going to yield success. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like everyone can be an influencer, everyone can do this, everyone can do that. I'm not naive, but I do think that we can like set up roadmaps for people to, you know, do something creative while still being successful. That would be really exciting for me. All right, my face is looking okay. You guys have done everything I needed to do. It's 10:35, I'm pretty tired. A big thing I worked on this year was going to bed at a good time. So now I'm like, because it's 10:35 and I'm pretty tired, but Babe is not done until I think 1. So I just gotta make it to 1. I hate like going to sleep and then waking back up, unpleasant. Let's put down the new rug. So a creator, or creators rather, that I used to really love watching. I actually love watching vlog content. I really love the parasocial relationship and just like having someone to do mundane tasks with me. I think a lot of content now is like, I climbed Mount Everest. Okay, I'm never gonna freaking do that. I don't want to even. I'm not gonna do it. I wanna watch you fold laundry and like do normal stuff. So that would be Julie and Hunter. I don't know these people. I don't think I've ever talked to them except for I think Hunter and I share a disease and I think I like DM'd him about it. But Julia went shopping at Home Goods and she got these and I hadn't really sat down and watched YouTube in such a long time, and then I decided to get them We have a ton of bath mats in here, but with Babe being pregnant, I just feel like you can't have enough. They're actually like way thicker than they look at the store. I'm gonna give myself the smaller one because who cares if I fall? Oh my gosh. You guys, these are so soft. Let me show them to you. You guys, these are so freaking soft. So soft. Look, it like leaves my footprint in them. Oh my gosh, it's like standing on a pillow. I was influenced successfully and I love it. And then I have this one, which is good for moisture. And then I have this one, which looks like someone peed on it, but it just doesn't take the bleach. I don't know what to tell you. So a big part of nesting is kind of getting the home organized. I realize, which I guess I already knew, but we don't necessarily live in a way that's conducive to like children or just like young people being in here, just because there's always kind of like stuff around. I'm a very creative person and I feel like creative people live slightly in disarray. Maybe that, you know, I don't need to make a blanket statement, but that's kind of how I feel. So like the house is always clean, but it does get messy throughout the day and then I have to clean it. I'm not one of those people who's always tidy. So this is like a huge eyesore and something that was always causing mess, and like I don't want Babe tripping over these shoes. I don't want, you know, the stroller rolling over these shoes. So I found these organizers on Amazon. They come in a set of 2 and I was able to put all of the shoes in these Marie Kondo things in here. So a really good solution. I bought 3 sets of these and I just threw them in the closet, our coat closet at the bottom of the closet. And I was actually able to clean up all of our shoes because the reality is I really only wear 1 pair of shoes in the summer and spring, and then 1 pair of shoes in the fall and winter. So I was really happy I found the system. And I just was doing this, and the second I finished, Babe was actually done work, so it was time for me to go pick her up. It's my birthday. It's the next day. Babe ended up getting off of work at like 12 or something like that, 11:30, I don't know. Not as late as I was expecting. So I finished doing those shoes, which it looks so much better now. Like this entire space is empty. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these Marie Kondo things. I'll probably stick them in the storage unit because I'm sure I'll buy new shoes like the second we move. But this morning we went to my favorite breakfast place in Pittsburgh. It gives me such bad itis, so we don't go very often. And then we got coffee from my favorite place, Jitters. But we also went to Lululemon, and I'm gonna show you everything I got because I got clothes for the hospital. Like no one's looking at me. I just like really want to wear like pink in honor of baby girl. So let me show you what I got. Lululemon is one of those places where it's so freaking expensive, but I have had pairs of leggings from there for like 6 years. So worth it to me. Oh, I also went to Sephora. I got this Patrick Ta foundation. I went for the new Huda Beauty foundation. They didn't have my color, but I've heard really good things about this. Like Jackie Anna was posting about it, and I trust Jackie Anna really with my life. So first up, we have this comfy, cozy pink sweater. I got it kind of oversized. This is the front, really simple. And then this is the back. I got it oversized just for like, obviously lounging in the hospital. I don't know how long we're gonna be there, but wanna be comfy. Like, obviously Babe has a ton of change of clothes, and she was like, oh, like pack all these clothes. And I'm like, I am like the lowest on the totem pole. Babe, baby, Kiva, you know? So I don't really need that much stuff. So I wanted to pack something really, really cozy. Next, I got this t-shirt. This is just so cute to me. This reminds me kind of like Burberry, to be honest, but it's Lululemon, and it's obviously not Burberry prices. I literally made a Burberry shirt with my Cricut ones. 3 other things. I got these pants, so cute. They're gonna go with that little sweatshirt. Then I got these legging pant things. I also might wear these with that little sweatshirt. And then finally, I got a Lululemon hat, because I just feel like Lululemon hats are the hats that fit my head the best, and they wash super well. We wash my hats like almost like every 2 times I wear them. But now I'm going to treat myself to some fun. This is adult fun, meaning I'm gonna put my syrups in pretty containers. And then I have a client meeting with like one of my favorite clients today. She's closing on her new house. I don't know where the house is. I think it's South Carolina, North Carolina. I'll find out. And get started on that project with her, which is really fun. I've been really wanting to do more projects, but it's always hard finding someone that you like want to do a project with, who like is going to trust your vision and stuff like that. And I really feel confident in our relationship with that. So that's going to be a fun one, probably the last project I do before the baby's here.
I wish I had the same delusion that I do when I was 2 and didn't think that I could ruin anything at all. I could never fall. I wish I had that same conviction, convinced I never needed fixing. Yeah, that girl really knew her business. Where did she go? Yeah, she thought she could do anything, thought she could get anywhere, confident she...
Hello and happy Tuesday. It is a nail day. I'm driving right now to go get my nails done. Oh, this person is driving crazy. That is crazy driving for 9 a.m. I'm going to get my nails done. I don't really need them done. She used like a different top coat last time and my nails held up so much better. She used the one that's meant for like hairdressers because I'm always like messing around doing something. But I guess today I'm going to do my baby shower nails because I'm going to try and move our appointments next week because we booked the appointments like the same week as the baby shower. That was so stupid of me. It's my fault. So I think I'm going to do baby shower nails. I have no idea what I'm going to get. Maybe like little bows or something. I'm not sure. I'll ask my girl. But I left a little bit late, but fortunately there wasn't any traffic and my nail place is literally 5 minutes from my house, which is so crazy because when we moved here, my sister-in-law was like, there's only one place who does the type of nails that we need. So we used to drive like 45 minutes to get our nails done. This place is literally 5 minutes from our house. That's why I should have just used Google myself. I just finished the nail salon. These are the nails I got. I don't think you can really see them because there's so much sunlight. But basically I got pink with cat eye. I'll put like the numbers of them up on the screen, but I got this for the baby shower. It's subtle but not like too girly pop because that's just not what I like. But these are the nails. Lex killed it as always, and the owner is so nice. She got me a birthday present, so we'll open it up when we get home. Her birthday's coming up, but I know exactly what I'm gonna get her. I hope she likes it. But yeah, let's head home. Ahead of the baby shower, I actually found out that a lot of people needed to stay with us, and honestly, I was so excited because I love to host and we rarely have people come into town, so I needed to organize a lot of baby things under the bed because under the bed was such wasted space in the guest room. So I threw all of her things down there and I decorated the guest room. You can watch that whole makeover over on Instagram if you're interested. I mostly did it using things that we already own. This is a Chloe bag that we got as a gift, as a diaper bag. I have not even thought about a diaper bag yet. I don't know if that's gonna be practical, but we're going to see. I also had to move my Cricut supplies, which was really sad. Babe said I had to give up my Cricut drawer, so I'm putting it under bed, which is fine. I don't need to have my Cricut front and center. Then I wanted to make little gifts for the nurses. A lot of people thought this was for Babe when she's in labor. No, these are just like for the nurses to say thank you for taking care of us. I think nurses are really, really underappreciated. And they play a pivotal role in the labor and delivery process. So I got brushes, I got chips, I got gum, I got candy. Later, I'm also going to add little like covers for like their Stanley cups and a few cups in there as well, just to say thanks. Oh, and I also added some pens because I feel like there's always a shortage of pens in a hospital. I don't know if they'll remember us, but I just wanted to make their lives a little bit easier while we're there, and I got one for day shift and one for night shift. The countdown to the baby shower is on. It's Wednesday, the baby shower is on Saturday. Most people are coming in Friday night. I'm feeling a little bit stressed. We don't have a coffee table, we have the old one. It's so heavy. Babe wants me to put it back. I don't want to put it back, but the way marriage goes is I'm gonna put it back, even though it's like 500 pounds. I'm doing all just like the little things that need to be done. Like, should I be posting on Instagram? Yes, but I'm kind of taking a break because I'm not feeling inspired, and I'm not going to post when I'm not feeling inspired. I'm blessed right now to not have to do that. But I'm in a really bad mood this morning, so I'm trying to reset the space, because if the space looks good, I feel like my attitude will improve. And you know, all those like silly little memes that are like, you're having a big party and your, you know, husband starts cutting the front lawn with scissors. That's how I feel like oiling the countertop is. But oiling the countertop makes the countertop look better. And if anyone accidentally puts a cup down or something without a coaster, it won't leave me having a heart attack. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna use a lot of paper towels, so if that offends you, skip it, because paper towels are necessary. In the editing of this vlog, I'm realizing how often I change my clothes throughout the day. I feel like I could just get like sweaty or go to Pilates. That said, I've really been into Pilates recently. It's been a huge form of self-care for me. And I think with my arthritis, it's one of the only forms of exercise that doesn't like exacerbate my symptoms. So it's really beautiful, but I do end up wearing a lot more clothes, which is why I was so confused during the editing process. But I needed to put this rug under the living area just because I feel like it looks super weird right now. So I moved all the furniture around. I'm having a total jam session. And yeah, I just needed to get things in order so that people could come and stay, because I knew someone was gonna have to be on an air mattress in the living room, and I wanted them to at least have some plushness underneath. I never thought in a million years I'd be able to move this coffee table by myself, but I did it successfully. And like, honestly, Pilates is paying off, you guys, because I've never been able to lift things like this before. And this coffee table is at least 200 pounds, at least. And now I'm doing the DIYs for the party. Baby shower stuff is really expensive, so I wanted to make boxes for balloons, I wanted to make signs, I wanted to make lots of things, so I just kind of DIY'd them using my Cricut, and I used a lot of things from like Walmart and Target and Amazon. I even bought some stuff off of Shein, which I'd never purchased from before, but our friends had recently gotten married and they said that's where they got a lot of their stuff, so that's what I did, and it ended up being really, really affordable. One of my favorite DIYs was this cooler where we were gonna put drinks in there. I just put baby bottles on there as like a little joke. It ended up being off center, and like I was gonna fix it, but I was like, Kiva, just go with the flow. It's gonna be fine. And while we did hire people to do balloon arches outside, I wanted to do one over where we were going to have food. And then I wanted to set up all of the tables. The delivery people offered to set them up, but I didn't quite know how I wanted to do this. So I just kind of messed around with the layout to find one that was going to work for conversation, but also for the purpose of taking photos and other things like that. And now here's a look at the big day. We had this beautiful cake and cupcakes. I actually feel like it ended up being really, really beautiful, but then it did ultimately rain, which was super sad. So you'll see the things are kind of wet in these pictures, but we had the most beautiful flower arrangements I'd ever seen. My grandmother was able to come up and join us, and she's only been to Pittsburgh maybe 2 or 3 times since I've lived here in the past 7 years. So it was really, really special. And even one of my roommates from college flew in. I don't know, my heart was just filled with so much love during this event. So even though it didn't go perfectly, it was really wonderful. Here's a look at some party favors I made. I had custom bath bombs made using a vendor on Etsy. Etsy, and they said, thank you for showering us with love because it's a baby shower, just so that I could show people a token of appreciation for them taking time out of their busy lives to come and celebrate with us. Carrots were the worst thing for me to start eating while trying to film a video. Well, let me give you a recap of the baby shower. It went well. It didn't go perfectly, and I'm a perfectionist, so that was really hard for me, but it went well. We had all the flowers we wanted, and like the design of it was like exactly what I imagined for like a little backyard get together. Like I wasn't in a position to spend like thousands on like renting out a venue, and honestly, we don't have enough people in our life to really warrant that. But we had it at my sister-in-law's house. It was beautiful, but it hadn't rained in 22 days in Pittsburgh. And at 1 p.m., the exact start time of our showers when it started raining. But people have told me that that's like supposed to be good luck. So I did. I went upstairs. I cried for like 5 minutes. I was able to recover and like get back down. I just wanted everything to be perfect. Babe and I didn't have a wedding, so it was really important to me that I give her like something kind of like this. I don't know. She just deserved it, and she deserves it. She's awesome. She's like growing our child, and she's doing such an amazing job. And I don't know. I just wanted to like give back to her in that way. But yeah, it was so nice seeing people. I hadn't been surrounded by some of these people in such a long time, and it was so nice to like connect and like love one another and see that people cared about us and cared about our baby. I think life has not always gone perfectly for us as a couple. I just didn't know that many people like cared about us and supported us, and you guys know I have really low confidence, so that's part of it. But it was so special. And yeah. So I'll insert clips of how it turned out, but let me get dressed. We're gonna go to Dollar Tree. I don't know which one we're gonna go to yet, and we're gonna get started.